What's going on, everyone? Craig from All Tech Together, coming back at you with another product review. And today, I'm taking a look at a new gaming headset from Steelseries called the Arctis Pro and Game.DAC. In the interest of full disclosure, this headset was purchased using my own cold hard cash, and my views are my own. So with that out of the way, let's get into it, shall we? I have a bit of a confession to make before I start this review. This is the first ever piece of Steelseries merchandise I've ever tried. But I've heard they were good, so I decided to take a look at this headset. Let's start with what accessories come in the box. First up, Steelseries sends both an optical cable for hooking up to your PS4 and a USB micro USB to connect to your computer. It should be mentioned that if you are going to get this headset for a PS4, then you will need both the optical cable and USB cable connected to the PS4 in order for the DAC and headset to work. Also in the box, Steelseries packs in a foam pop filter for the microphone and an adapter that changes the proprietary headset connection into a 3.5mm connector for your mobile devices. This headset is definitely priced as a premium device, coming in at $325 Canadian, and in my opinion that means the build quality, among other things, had to be the bee's knees, as I'm sure you young kids say. The headband is an aluminum band that feels strong and should hold up to most demanding rage quits. There's also the Steelseries ski goggle system at play here, which makes the Arctis Pro one of the most comfortable headsets I've ever worn. The connections from the headband to the ear cups are also extremely strong and again should hold up for a long time. The connectors of the ear cups have the function that I think all headsets should have, and that's the ability to turn and lay flat when they're around my neck. It just makes things feel way more comfortable when they're around your neck and they don't give you that choking feeling. Ear cups are a personal preference, but I can attest to the comfort of these ones. They are very soft, sports-like material that does an incredible job at keeping my ears cool, as well as creating a great seal to block out outside noise. On the back of the left ear cup is another volume wheel, a mute switch, as well as a DAC connector, and then the audio share port that allows you to share your music to someone else through their 3.5mm headset. We also have a digital to analog converter that also screams quality. The DAC, which houses a monochrome display, feels nice and high quality, even though it's made entirely of plastic. The two buttons in the front have a snappy, crisp feel to them that feels nice and tactile. The dial surrounding the big button also has a nice little bump that gives it the perfect amount of control when fine-tuning the settings or the volume. The bottom of the DAC has a large rubber ring that really helps the DAC stay planted and secure on a flat surface, which I also think is a really nice touch. Okay, so now that we have build quality out of the way, let's talk more the most important part of the audio solution, the sound. The Arctis Pro with Game.DAC is a high-res audio certified, which means they have a support for 96 kHz 24-bit audio support, which is better than CD quality. The frequency response for the headset is also quite good, with a range of 10 Hz to 40,000 Hz. This may be a point of contention for some of you, as it is a fact that human ears can only hear 20,000 Hz at best. While it is true the extra response frequency doesn't translate into straight up more sound, it does allow for a broader range of sounds. This range of sounds, partnered with the 24-bit audio, gives a much more refined sound to music and gaming. All this audio power is delivered by a Game.DAC that comes packed with an ESS Saber chip, which is one of the premium audio chips available today. This chip is what allows the headset to sound so good and I think the reason it has a price premium. The DAC that comes packed also acts as a control hub for your audio preferences. All aspects can be controlled with this handy little box. You can adjust volume and chat mix. Hold the big button down and you have access to other menus where you can turn on virtual surround sound, change the input and output, adjust the RGB color on the ear cups and mic, adjust the side tone and mic volume, and use one of the pre-installed EQ settings or custom make your own. All this can be done in the Steelseries engine software as well, but if you're using it for the PS4, or just don't want to download another program on your PC, everything can be done on the DAC itself. I don't want to bore you with audiophile talk about sound signature and highs and mids. What I really want to talk about is overall experience that I had with this headset. I was a bit hesitant to order this, as like I said previously, I've never tried a Steelseries product. Couple that with the high price tag, and most people would agree with me, they'd be in a certain situation. The second that I opened the box, I could feel the quality, and when I hooked it up to my PC, I was absolutely blown away. I put it through its paces by playing Vermintide 2, Overwatch, Doom, Assassin's Creed Origin, and I couldn't be more impressed with how they sound. There's a big difference between this and my onboard sound, as well as my Sound Blaster X G5 that I was previously using for my headsets. I then took this little beauty and connected it to my PS4 Pro, and again my audio was taken to an entirely different level with games like Far Cry 5, Burnout Paradise Remastered, and Ni no Kuni 2. This package is fantastic, but not entirely perfect. The mic is called the Clearcast Bidirectional mic, and for that, it's good, but by no means would I say it's widely recognized as the best mic in gaming, like SteelSeries states on their website. I will let you be the judge of that. So here's a mic test from the headset mic.
Okay, so here we have a mic test for the Steelseries Arctis Pro and Game DAC. As you can tell, I'm a little bit breathy, we'll say. You can hear me breathing a little bit. Now that could be because this is a little bit too close. Typically I like to have it a bit closer, but it's still a really serviceable mic. This is unedited sound from this mic. Nothing, I'm not doing any post-processing or anything like that. So it does sound really good. Now, what happens is when I put this pop filter on, is I'm pretty sure the sound just sounds better. It helps take some of the breathiness, makes it a lot more of a clean voice of mine, which is really, really nice. Now, either way, I've had no problems with anybody I've played with online, both PC and PS4, but it's just something that, you know, it's not as good as some other mics, let's say the Sennheiser Game 1s or Game 0s, or maybe a dedicated like Blue Yeti mic would still probably be better than this, but it is still a very, very good mic for video game chats, and it'll do you just fine.
Another small nitpick is with the included pop filter. I like the fact that the Arctis Pro pushes back the microphone for storage, but when the pop filter is installed, it hinders that feature, as well as it blocks the LED on the mic that signifies if the mic is muted or not. Also, I feel the need to comment on the RGB on the ear cups. The cost undoubtedly goes up when adding RGB that does absolutely nothing to aid in any type of gaming, and it just seems like a waste. All that being said, I feel like this is a terrific package, and would serve you well if you are a person who likes their audio experience to rival your visual experience. There are certainly other products that would do the types of things that this would, but it can be very daunting for you to climb down that audiophile rabbit hole. SteelSeries packs in so much that just works. Well, that's it for this product review. Remember, when this channel hits 100 subscribers, I'm giving away a $50 Amazon gift card. So hit that subscribe button and leave a comment to enter. I will be doing another giveaway after 100 subs, so stay tuned for more information. Also follow me on Twitter at AllTechTogether. This has been Craig from All Tech Together, and I will catch you guys on the next one.